Jealousy is something that everybody feels at some point. It's a very human condition. And you see someone your age, you see somebody you know maybe doing well. They've got the things you want. Maybe it's the body, maybe it's the girl, maybe it's the money, maybe it's the house, whatever it is, right? And it gives you this feeling like, like, ouch. Like, why him? Like, why not me? And people act like they don't feel this, right? But that's a lie. We all feel this at some point, sometimes more than others. The difference between successful people and losers, let's just call it what it is, losers, is that successful people learn how to process and use jealousy. And today I just want to talk about how you can learn to do this, because otherwise you're going to stay in the same place forever. Like Cole said it best, bro. Cole said it best. What did he say? Envy keep your pockets empty, so just focus on you. If you broke clowning the millionaire, the joke is on you. Money ain't everything, I never say that. Something about people throwing stones to get wherever they're at, right? Because jealousy is information. It's not a warning light. It's not a warning sign. It's information. It is your brain trying to say, hey, I think I want that too. Like, damn, that guy's ripped. I think I want that too. Man, that guy has a beautiful girlfriend. Like, I think I want that too. Okay, and so there's nothing wrong with it. It's a compass. It's trying to give you direction towards the things that you want, the things you want to achieve, the way you want to live your life. And there's two paths that you can take when jealousy appears. Okay? You can take path A, which is the losers, or path B, which is the winners. We're going to talk about path A first, the losers. Okay. These people often say things like, he got lucky. Oh, his parents are so rich. His parents helped him. Don't worry, he's going to lose it all. That one is an example from a real life story. When I first started trading, it took me like maybe a long time before I made my first $1,000, but I had a day, literally a day, where I made $1,000 in a day. At that time, that I felt so rich, bro. Okay, because because I was used to bartending for a month, working 15-hour shifts, like as a manager of a mobile bar company. So I was like high up in the company, and I was only earning $1,000 a month at that stage. I made $1,000 in a day, and I got so excited, man. I told one of my friends, dude, you gotta check this out. I just made $1,000 today. Do you know what he said to me? He said, don't worry, you'll lose it all. Wow. I was like, geez, bro, where did that even come from, right? It came from jealousy, emotion, reaction. And, there's some other stories. Recently, I met this guy and, we started chatting about what we do and whatever. Obviously, I was like, I make music. And he was like, oh man, I've always wanted to learn guitar. I've always wanted to play music, da da da. And he's like, whatever. He's starting to get a bit like jealous. He even said to me like, dude, I'm quite jealous, but I'm also happy for you. And I was trying to explain to him like, dude, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. It means tomorrow you need to wake up and start playing guitar. It doesn't mean you now sit there and like, oh, this dude, he's so annoying or whatever. Because then he asked me what else I do. I was like, dude, I'm starting a podcast. And he was like, oh, I've always wanted to start a podcast. So everything that I do is just like things that he wants to do. And it was annoying him because he has like a 9 to 5. But I was trying to explain to this guy like, dude, honestly, like, this is a good thing. You need to allow yourself to feel this, because this, and then process it and use it to go get what you want. Because now we're going to talk about path B, the winners. So this is what the winners do. They feel that jealousy. They feel that thing like, ugh. And then they get curious. They get inspired. They think, well, if he did it, surely I can if I put in the work. Okay? They don't think, oh no, man, he got lucky, he's going to lose it all. Because all those things are just protecting your ego and allowing you to not do the hard work, right? Allowing you to feel good for not trying. Man, that is not how I want to live my life. And I don't think that's how you want to live your life either if you're watching this video. Like, every single time in my life that I've met somebody that's better than me in something that I want to be good at, I stuck to that person like glue. I learned everything I could from them. For example, I had this mate a long time ago who was insanely good at making beats. Okay, he just had this crazy talent for making beats. Incredible producer. I basically moved in with the guy. I'm not even shitting you, bro. I literally fucking moved into his house, made like 2 mixtapes with him. And every time he was working, I just sat there watching. Oh, what is he doing? What is he pressing? Oh, why are you using that thing? Oh, cool, dude. Okay, this. Now it's arguable who makes better beats. Right? And so that's what I'm trying to instill in you guys. Let me think of another example. Recently, it's been with tennis. Okay, I moved to a new club and the competition is way stronger. Okay, there's a guy, his name is Peter Becker. Unbelievable. He was the number 1 in the country from the time he was 13 to 18. Now he runs one of the biggest tennis academies in the country. He's got 32K subs on YouTube, 50K subs on Instagram, all about tennis. And I started a tennis channel too. So I could have looked at this guy and got jealous and annoyed or whatever. But instead, I looked at him and what did I do? I joined his academy first and foremost. I started training there. I reached out to him. I did a podcast with him to learn everything I could from him. I'm now shooting content with him all the time. He's coaching me. And I'm getting better. He's still way better than me and he's crushing it. But bro, listen. Instead of feel jealous or hate these people or angry towards them, that's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Look at them and be like, wow, this guy's so much better than me. I want that. I want to be as good as this guy. You know what? I'm going to become his friend and I'm going to learn everything I can from him. And I'm also going to help him in all the ways that I possibly can. I'm going to add value to his life, which I have with my skills, editing, business skills, blah, 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 right? So that's what I'm trying to instill in you guys. Russ. I look at someone like Russ. And he's built this massive independent music empire. He released but people look at him now and they just think, but he released 3 albums and 70 singles before anyone gave a fuck about his shit. I've watched every single podcast he's ever been on. I'm trying to learn from him. Do you know what I mean? I support him. I comment on his videos. I try DM him when I can, bro. And you'd be surprised. I've DM'd one of the biggest directors in the world and the guy replied. You'd be surprised who replies to your DMs when you come with honesty and curiosity and you try add value to them. You'd be surprised, bro. So, who else? Nick D. I bought his book. You guys probably don't know Nick D, but he's an independent artist. He's not that famous, but he's got millions of monthly listeners on Spotify and Apple and stuff. He's pretty famous, but he's not A-list celebrity famous. He makes over $100,000 a month just from his music streaming alone. Fuck. He doesn't tour. He doesn't do anything else. He chills with his family on a farm and he puts out content. Good fucking content. And then people go stream his music and he's fucking filthy fucking rich, bro. Okay, I could look at this guy and be jealous. No, wait. I want that. Okay. He released a book. I forgot what it's called now. But he released a book. It was like $50. So it was quite expensive for like a book. Right? I bought the book and read it front to back. I watch all the he also has like a podcast where he teaches artists. I think it's called Freddie for Artists or some shit. I watch his podcast. Like, bro, you need to use this thing to learn and become better. Okay? You need to stop looking at people like, oh, I wish I could do that. Like, I wish I could wake up without an alarm every day like Shaheen and just play music and play tennis. Yeah, sure. But you didn't work 15-hour bartending shifts when you were 21 years old. You didn't have you didn't have parents who traumatized the fucking living shit out of you so that you have this chip on your shoulder that you want to become so successful. Bro, like, you only see the results, bro. You just see the results. You don't see the 10 years of posting content and everybody ignoring you. Russ has a line where he says, came a long way from 100 views. Like, that motherfucker used to post and get 100 views and 2 fucking likes. But he kept doing it. He kept doing it for 10 years. He kept fucking learning. He kept fucking pushing, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I want you to walk away from this video with. Because you only see the 6-pack. You don't see the 6 years of training, 6 days a week, of dialing in your diet, of intermittent fasting, of saying no to sweets, of saying no to alcohol, of cutting out weed. Like, you just see the 6-pack and you think, oh, it's just his genes, bro. Like, oh, such a lucky guy. You don't see the body dysmorphia, man. You don't see any of it, bro. You don't see the father who, no matter what that guy did, it was just never good enough. He gets an A. His dad says, well, why didn't you get 100%? He builds a body. He's too skinny. His dad says, you're too skinny. He finally builds the body. His dad says, oh yeah, but you eating too much, and if you stop training, you're going to become fat. It's like nothing's ever good enough, and that's what creates like this guy who just doesn't stop working and like keeps going and becomes like this ultra massive, big, successful fucking guy. But meanwhile, inside, he still feels like this little fucking boy who's super fucking traumatized. Like, that's the part you don't see. You only jealous of the fucking results. But I'm here to tell you today, you don't even know what you're fucking asking for, bro. You look at these fucking people and you just think, oh man, must be nice. Bitch, must be nice. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. You have no fucking idea. I love what this video has become, bro. Just me fucking ranting. You have no fucking idea what these people have gone through, bro. I was with Peter yesterday. We were shooting content and I was saying, I think we are potentially the two only guys in South Africa making tennis content on YouTube. I'm sure there'll be more. Maybe there's someone I haven't seen yet. Sorry, bro. He was saying to me yesterday, he was like, people look at me now with 30 subs, 50K subs. They don't see the first year, the first 4 years it took to build this, where I was alone. Everyone looked at me like I was crazy. I kept showing up and kept making videos. Like, people look at me now and they want what I have. But they don't want the first year, the first 2, 3, 4 years of looking fucking stupid, of trying to make videos, of getting better. Like, he didn't even know how to make videos when he started, bro. He's just incredibly good at tennis, and he's one of the best, if not the best coach in the country. So he had those skills. He had to learn. Like, of course, his first videos probably weren't that good. But now he's got brand deals. He's making money. He's almost at the point where he can stop spending so many hours on the fucking tennis court. Like, you don't see how much fucking work that motherfucker has put in, bro. You don't see the amount of negative comments he's received that fuck with his brain. You just see the fucking rewards, bro. And I really hope that maybe this is like made you think twice about this whole concept of jealousy, how to use it, how to process these emotions. And if you do anything after this video today, it's this. You sit quietly, you take out a journal or a piece of paper and you write down this question. What do I want? Maybe you've never fucking done this, bro. You say, what do I want? And you start listing all the things you want, bro. It can be whatever, okay? You start listing all of the things you want. Think about all the people you're jealous of and think about what is it that I'm jealous of that I want, okay? Then ask yourself why you want those things. Then the most important thing, ask yourself, are you actually willing to do the hard work and go through the shit that it takes to get that thing? You look at someone who's got a house. You just like, oh, I want this big fancy house. Man, that guy has this big fancy house. Yeah, motherfucker, but you don't see the mortgage. You don't see the house insurance. You don't see the maintenance. You don't see all the other fucking things that come with it. So I want you to think about all the negative things that come with doing the thing that you think you want, you know? I told my friend the other day, bro, I don't wake up with an alarm. I wake up when my body's fully rested and then I start working. And he was like, oh, yo, man, I wish I could do that. It's like, motherfucker, no, you don't. No, you fucking don't. You have literally zero idea of how fucking hard I worked to get to the point where I can fucking do this. Like, you just have no fucking idea, bro. And of all the shit that I go through, all the negative sides of my life. You just see that nice part. Like, so that's what I want you to go do. I want you to go and ask yourself, what is it I want? Why do I want it? Am I genuinely willing to put in the hard work and like all these sacrifices and take all the negative stuff that comes along with this reward that I see? Really hope this video helped you, bro. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.